Hi, Mama. Come here. Okay, there we go. So, well, me and Mama Kitty thought that this might be the best way to start this video today. So, yep, everyone went to see Mama Kitty. Oh, whenever I kneel down like this, it's time to be, you know, you gotta have a little Mama Kitty Daddy time. Ain't that right? We gotta get some work done today. Yeah, we do. Are you gonna help me? You're gonna go lay in the shade. Well, there's baby. Uh-oh, look out. Okay, that's it. Hey, thanks for leaving me some fur behind. Hi, baby girl. There we go. Good kitty cats. Hi, chickens. Hello, Mags. Hi, everybody. Grandpa Doss Farms. I got a few little things I got to knock out today. Nothing really big. You know, it's still kind of, it's hot today. Probably in the high 80s. It could, well, how about low 90s? Low 90s. It's going to be much better than it has been. However, by Monday, our high is only going to be about 77 degrees. Now, we've had 97 yesterday, maybe the day before. A 20-degree swing of less than a week. My goodness. Here we are, third week of August. It's a little unusual. I don't know about you all, but I remember starting school. We used to not start school till September. Now, I know they all start really early now. They start middle of August. But we used to start in September, and I remember going out, and I had my old Converse tennis shoes on. Guys, remember those? I mean, that's all we had. Real thin soles. And we'd go out and play on the playground. And I mean, my feet would be hot, be smoking hot. So I don't know if that's going to be true this year or not, but it's going to be nice. But right now, I got to get this stuff done. We had a pretty high wind the other night, and this tarp on the end right here, I didn't realize. I thought Grandma and I replaced them all, but apparently we didn't, because this one looks really worn. You see right here, the wind got it, tore it all up. It's time to retire this one. So I got to get rid of this. I bought a new one, 10 by 12. We're going to knock that out. Got a couple other things to do. You know, not everything around a farm is always a really big deal. Sometimes the little things add up, and you got to knock them out at some point. You got to knock them out. So today is the day. So let me get this thing off, and then we'll see if we can string this other one up. One day, Grandma has the idea that we're going to take this whole run, this entire run, from there to there, and lift it up, put 4x4s underneath. It can be done. It can be done. It would be nice not to have to go in and duck down. You all see me every time I go in, unless I stay right in the middle, I'm hunched over like that. So it might be easier to obviously get in and out if we can do that. Not impossible. Nothing is impossible. I can tear anything down. It's getting it back together that's a lot of fun. May have to undo these two. Let's just do it. I got more zip ties than I know what to do with, so it doesn't really matter if I cut a few off. And sometime I kick around doing different things with this Grandpa's Poultry Palace that we call it here, the layout of it, but I'm not sure I could improve upon it, and they're kind of used to it. Some of you who haven't been with us very long don't really know how this all lays out. But a few years ago, Chad got on Facebook and he looked for chain link fence and dog pens. Each one of these, now we had to buy a couple, are 10 by 10 dog pens that we got either off Facebook or we just bought them. But this is a 10 by 20 run right here. And then this back here is a 10 by 20 run all in its own. It has a door here because each pen has its own independent door. And we hooked them all up like that. So you got a 10 by 20, you got a 10 by 20 here. And this is a 10 by 20 that hooks to the 10 by 20 up there with the other run. It's really kind of a nice, here's back here in the corner. I don't know why you're falling. It ain't time to eat. It ain't wormy time. I know. So it's really kind of a nice setup. I can segregate chickens if I need to. You've seen me do that in the past. You know, to where they get to know one another, introduce new chickens or somebody's sick or, you know, anything like that. It works great. The chickens are so used to it and they can hide out and come in here and they love getting on this pallet. They love getting on this sawhorse contraption here that we got set up here. I think this thing's kind of rickety, but it holds chickens. And then this little room here is 10 by 10. I can put birds in here. They love getting here and hanging out. It's really nice to have this. I haven't seen too many chicken houses, chicken runs, chicken houses, chicken pens, anybody that's got one this big, because that's 200, 400, 600, 800, plus 100, 900, about 900 square feet, almost, yeah, about 900 square feet under roof for the chickens. So I like that. Tell you what, over the years, I don't know how many tarps I've gone through. Many, 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 many. But they're worth it. If you get a tarp to last 2 or 3 years, you got your money out of it. What are you doing there, Curious George? Looking for mouses? Let's get this thing buttoned down again. And we'll get the new one up there. So I've re-secured that one, tightened it up a little bit. So now we're going to put the new one on. I'm really fortunate. I do know you can see that I'm in a little bit in the sunshine, a little bit in the shade. Got a little breeze. Occasionally the sun goes behind a cloud, it feels really good. But at least we don't have that oppressive heat that we've had the last few days. And trust me, when I figured out a project to do today, a few things, I made it so we'd be in the shade. So nothing we're going to do is going to be on the east side of the house today. That's for sure. It'll be over here on the west side in the woods. That's one thing about... Are we bothering you? Did it come out? Or are you still working on it? We're very fortunate that we have trees from here all the way to the other end of the property, and even on the east side. Sam, it's okay. That's Samantha. We're very fortunate that way. When we first were looking for land, we had lived, prior to that, we had lived on 2 acres, just right over here, a little ways from where we are now. And it had a lot of trees. And I was going out every day, almost every day, picking up limbs and leaves. I told Ian when we got ready to sell that house, I says, you know, I want to find some place where there aren't any trees. I said, I'm done picking up sticks. I'm done getting them out of the gutter. I said, I don't want to pick any more sticks up. Of course, lo and behold, we bought 5 acres. It was completely wooded. You know, at the time, it was kind of hard to find land. So this wooded area became available, and, you know, we just couldn't pass it up. But we did clear off, obviously, for the house. And here we are. We've got woods around us again, and that's okay. It's kind of for a different purpose. I'm grateful for the clearing of the house, and I'm also grateful and thankful for the woods we have and the shade that we have. It literally brings the temperature down, not only for us, but for the animals, okay? All I gotta do, somehow, I need a little wind. I need some wind. Help me get this over. If I can do that or not. I may have to do this a little differently. Uh-oh, I know what I'll do. What I'll do is come down here where I can reach like this, get this front part started here. I can always get this over this way, and then I just want to tear it up, drag it back. It'll just stay up there. Stay up there now. In this case, gravity is not my friend. All right, so I get this up here. There we go. All right. Right, here we go. You know, actually, when I had it last time, I didn't have it to where it covered that whole thing, but I think I'm going to just leave it just like that. I'm not going to pull it way back. I'll just let this all be in the shade right here. What do you think? Let's do that. We can try it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of dragging this back and having this partly in the sun, we'll bring it all the way up here, and we'll let the whole thing be covered, and then they can come all the way out when it rains, or if it's sunny or whatever it is, snowy, have that whole run to play in. That'd be awesome. Let's just do it that way. You hiding in the woods? A couple of the new ones right there. Well, there's 3 of them in there. There's one over there. It's one of their favorite places to hide. They come out here on the other side of the coop right here, hide in those woods right there. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think it looks a lot better than it did. I like it. Comes all the way down to the front, all the way over here. In the evening, they can come all the way out here and get out of the rain. Yeah, I like it in case it rains. Not bad, not bad. All right, that's one thing down that I've been wanting to do. Number 2 coming up. This tree right here, I don't know how many times I've trimmed it back, but you can see how it grows. This is all new growth right here. In fact, when I walk underneath it, now, you know, this is what I run into. Oh, and that bugs the daylights out of me. So we're going to cut that. I don't know if the goats will eat that or not. We'll find out. But anyway, I'll just pretty that up a little bit. We got a nice breeze, the clouds. Yeah, it's really kind of bright out here. I'm working up a little bit of a sweat, but it's not horrible. Now the goats saw me bring out my DeWalt saw here, my pole saw, and every time I do, they start whining. They think I'm going to cut trees down for them, which I am. But they've got enough wooded stuff over there to eat now. They don't need all this. Let's cut this down. Oh, wait a second. I'm on the wrong side of the wind there, right in my eyeball. Whew. Look out, birds. There we go. That'll help a little bit. It's amazing how much they grow just over a course of a year. There we go, come on. Come on down. There we go. A little bit more. I found out with the pole saw, you don't put pressure on it, you just let it eat its way through, you know. It was much easier than applying pressure. How's that look? Up better? Yeah, much better. That'll work. Can't remember if the goats like these or not. We'll throw them over, even if they don't. I got to take them over there anyhow, so we'll throw them over. Now, the dogs will probably interfere. You guys eat those leaves or not? I'm about ready to find out. And let me go get some more. Look at the dog. Look at that. See what the dogs do. Try to keep them off there. And then look at that. He wants to chew on them. Keep them away. They may not like those. Let me go get some more. Well, by golly, they are kind of eating at it. Now, they're not tearing it up like some things that they normally do, but they're trying. Yeah, you don't need any of that, buddy. Well, eat what you will. If you don't eat all of it, I'll toss it on the fire. Just chilling. See, we're just chilling. One other thing that I got to get done today. I'm wanting to paint these steps before this wood got all nasty looking. Now the birds have been up here, made a little bit of a mess. So we're going to take this little sanding block I've got, get some of that off of there. I won't make you watch me watch paint dry this time. I won't do it, but I do want you to see the color of this deck covering. They really don't even call it paint. But now we will have, after when I get this painted, 3 different colors of this deck paint, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all of it, but we'll figure something out. This will look pretty nice, I agree. It'll make it look good. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this as early, but as you can see, the shade again has provided some protection, so we're not in that direct sun. It'll be nice. It'll dry nice and fast. All right, let's give this a try. Do you remember a couple of videos back, I think Kyle was in on the conversation with Grandma and I. We were talking about painting these steps. She wanted to paint them a color that matches this right here. And I said, well, do we have to get an entire gallon? She said, no, we don't have to get a whole gallon. They'll sell it by the quart. And Kyle said, oh yeah, they'll have quarts of it. What's that right there? That's a whole gallon. That's a whole gallon. Now, I have not asked Grandma yet if they didn't have quarts, or does she just want a gallon of it in case we use it somewhere else. And I'm not going to ask her either. I'm just going to paint these steps, and at some point we'll find a project and we will paint it this color. And I tell you what though, I don't know what color is this. I don't know, it doesn't say on here. It's always they mix it. I'm not sure what color it is, but that, here we go. Desert sand is what that is. And I'll tell you what, folks, that's pretty darn close right there. That's a very good match. That's going to look great. So you did a great job picking out the color there, Grandma. See, I have to be careful what I say because you know Grandma edits these videos. So whatever I tell you all in confidence, it's really not in confidence. So, gots to be careful. You do, you do, you do. It's going to look nice. Don't even think about it, Sophia. I'm almost done. Let it dry, but you're not getting it on here, all right? I don't need chicken prints on there. Go on, move on around, get out of here. Almost got her done. Looks pretty good. It's not bad at all. Had to put a couple of coats on it. Reminds me of that guy. He's passed away now. His name Bob Ross, that painter. You'd watch him and fall asleep while he's talking in that soft voice. Now listen, you bring it down here like this, it makes a nice tree. You put a little pond right here. Take a few strokes here. There we go. Done and done. It's not bad, not bad. It's not a perfect match, but you know what? It's covered, protected, looks good. Stay off, okay? Give it about 30 minutes, set your watches. Don't get on there, tell everybody else. You two are in charge, Cher, Delilah, Goldie. All right, girls, who did it? Who did it? I come out here before the paint, look at here, before the paint even dried. I walked away. Look at here, folks. See that little mark right there? That one, this one here. There's some, let's see, there's one right here. Those are clearly bird tracks. Somebody walked in it before the paint was dry. Now you've got it dirty and muddy. Look at you, you have no respect. Somebody sabotaged the whole thing here. Huh? I didn't think I had to watch it, sure enough. So now I've got to bring a brush back out here now and cover that. Who did it? And by the way, I'd have to go back on the video. Who was in charge? Huh? Mags? You? Were you one of them I put in charge? I'm not sure. I think it was Delilah and somebody else. I'm not sure. I don't want to blame anybody yet. It might have been Farrah. But somebody got me because I can clearly see. Let's see, there's two here and there's like two here somehow. Somebody. I don't know if that's one bird or two. Huh? Ginger? You got any ideas? No, I don't know, Dad. I don't know. Look at you. Look at you. You don't even care. This is unusual. I just got done feeding the goats, gave them their treats. Usually the dogs are down wanting theirs, but for some reason they're down here in this corner. What's going on? Huh? Riley is not calming down. What's the matter, buddy? What does she see? What does she see, huh? What's down here, huh? Sissy? What's going on? What's going on, huh? What's going on, Riley? You all right? What'd you see, huh? Good girl, you okay? What's down here, hon? What's down here, baby? Huh? I don't see anything. Okay, there we go. Hello, how are you? I got you. I just want to come make sure everything was okay. You're doing a good job. Thank you. You guys do great. Here, in fact, hang on a minute. I got you. Hang on, Sissy. Here, Sissy. Here, Sissy. Here we go. Now, she's a lady. She eats one at a time. She's one at a time. Now, brother, on the other hand, watch this. I have no manners at all. None. At all. Don't care. They're both gone. Just gone. There you go. Oh, you two. You two are dandies. Yeah. You're good looking puppies. Yes, oh, what's the matter? What, Sissy? What is it? I don't know. I do not know what's going on. What do you see? Huh? What's out there? There's got to be something. They don't bark for nothing. They don't bark for just any old thing. What is it, Sissy? Huh? Can I help you? I don't see anything, baby. I don't see anything, honey. I don't. It's okay. It's okay. You're all right. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay, honey. Good job. Good girl. Thank you, guys. You down there helping the doggies find a guilty party? Huh? You down there helping them? Say, oh, Dad, we're always right there with them. Right behind them, you little stinkers. Yeah. Oh, you're such a brave little goats. All right. Sissy, Riley is not giving up on it. I don't know what is over there. She's going back. I don't know what's going on. Bubba will be over there in a minute. Yep, you better go help sister. She's a good boy. Every afternoon when it's hot, I gotta let the hot water out of the hose. So when I get down here to the dog and goat area, I always spray this outside right here. See the chicken? They wait till I get done. Here they come. See them over there? I don't know if they think there's worms are gonna come up. When I water it down, they love coming over here getting this mud and digging around. Just another little added fun time for the chickens, something to do for them. Oh my goodness. All right, get in there, girl. Go on. Here she comes. Get in there. Come on, Miss West. Here she comes. Oh my word. Do we need to start a wallow for you guys, huh? Maybe I need to start a wallow like the pigs. You get in there and go swimming around in it. There we go. Here they come. It's a party. Come on, Sam. If you've never had a chance to watch chickens, I could sit here and watch these birds for hours. I'm not going to make you do that, but here they come. Look, here comes one of the, that's our little lavender Orpington. See them all coming around? Isn't that weird? They hear it. They hear it. And I don't know if these guys make noises. Next thing you know, they're all down here playing in the mud. Well, it has been an enlightening 24 hours. Folks, let me tell you something right now. I usually don't have to eat too much crow, but I have to eat a lot of crow in this video.
I think we're into buzzard size.
So I owe Leanne a huge apology. I'll make that, I've already said sorry once, but she was in no mood to hear sorry this morning.
I told him to go work out.
She told me, get out of here. And I'll tell you why. First off, we talked about the crate last video, and I was against crating. I kind of always have been. It's just a thing. I don't know.
We crated Libby. I don't understand.
Well, not here. We didn't crate her here. But
So-
it just...
So it matters which house we're in?
Would you
Maybe
let
we
me-
could knock on the neighbor's door and
Listen.
ask him if we could move back
Listen,
in to
would you
crate our
let
dog.
let me get this out? Let
I'm
me
still a little stressed, folks.
Yeah, let me get this out, all right? And even the comments, you guys are saying, Ralph, you've got to crate them. It's worked for you. It's worked. I had no one said it did not work. They may pitch a fit for a little bit, but you've had things, you weren't crating either. And then some of you got things destroyed and torn up, and then you started crating. They feel like, some of you said it's kind of like a little man cave, you know, and they actually like going in. And I'm sitting there going, yeah. We'll keep the gate shut so he can't get down to the bedroom at the end of the hallway. We'll do all of that, but we're not going to crate him, even though the crate is sitting right here.
Did you notice there's toys in it?
There's toys in it.
You know why?
No,
I'm getting there. You know why?
Why?
He's been in the crate for an hour today.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I knew something was different about him.
Mm-hmm.
He's all stressed out.
Yeah, he's much stressed.
Are you serious? You put him in a crate for folks? That's news to me.
When they find out what he did this morning, they're going to understand. And I did not do it as a negative. I put a treat in there for him. He walked right in. I had his toys waiting for him. I sat down to edit. He whined a little bit, and I said, no whine. And after about 3 times, he laid down and went to sleep. For an hour.
Little stinker thing, you.
He's a smart dog, aren't you?
We'll show you in a minute what he's chewing on. Somebody got him something. However, yeah. Anyway, all right, long story short, I went out to feed this morning. Now, we had a big discussion the night before. Ralph, close the guard gate, close the bedroom door so he can't go anywhere, raise the window shade, leave that door open over there so he can go in out the doggy door. So I went out this morning to feed. So I got out there and I'm thinking, did I close that guard gate? Well, if I didn't close the guard gate, I know I closed the bedroom door. And I almost, 5 minutes after I started, came back in to double check. And I didn't double check. And I came back in, and this, where's the other part of it?
It was laying on top of it. Did it fall behind?
Oh, here it is. See these Crocs right here? I want to get it up close. Let me do it this way so I make sure everybody sees it. See those Crocs right here? Okay, those are Jurassic World Crocs. Chad and the boys and Ray got me these when I was in the hospital. Yeah, you little stinker. When I was in the hospital, and it's one of the very first times that they got me up to walk. And he said, here, Dad, wear these. And I've been protecting these. I only wore them to Florida, wore them on the beach. Somebody sent me all the little things to put in them. And
the kids did.
The kids did.
The kids had them in there. They were in there when you walked down the hospital hall.
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't know you guys were doing your
Can you hear me?
Are we too loud?
Oh, I can hear you, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's okay. You just go ahead and let me know when you're done.
All right. We won't be very long.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
If we include that, Shannon's here filming. She's in there filming in the laundry room. Sorry. But we'll finish up here pretty soon. Anyway, these things meant the world to me. And I've been, I keep them in the closet in the floor in there. So I go out, and I didn't know. I left the gate open. I left the door open and come back in, and these were sitting on the kitchen counter.
I heard him again. See, I only have one hearing aid in at night. This one is inner ear. So I hear this noise, and I'm thinking, what is that? And then it hits me. It's the same noise I heard a little while ago, a couple of days ago. So I jump up, go out in the hallway, and I see the mess. I mean, he's chewed on my rug. I see the charms that were in the toes of this and this. I didn't find the shoe, but I looked on the camera and saw that he was chewing on a shoe. So when I saw the charms, I knew that it was your Crocs.
I came back in, I saw him there, and I knew. I didn't think Leanne had chewed him up. So I knew there's only one thing that could have done it, and it would have been Shadow. And I have to admit, folks, I could have taken him somewhere right then and gladly let somebody else have him. I was so upset. I was very upset. I didn't yell at him. It doesn't do any good. It wasn't his fault. I know that, so don't worry. I didn't touch him. I didn't treat him any differently. I ignored him. I gave him the old "I don't know you" treatment for a little while, and then I saw that he chewed on the corner of the carpet. Now here's a bad thing. When he chewed up Leanne's Bible and he got some things like that, I was going, well, let's give him another chance. Let's give him another chance. We can do this. We can do this without crating him. Then he did this. Now guess what? He's going in a crate. I told Leanne he's getting crated. He's lucky he's not going to be in that crate 23 out of 24 hours. I'm telling you, he'll get 1 hour of physical activity and that's it.
Well, that's another thing we need to bring up. Some of you said you need to get him out and let him run. You need to get him some exercise. You must have missed some of the video because he has heartworms, and for the next now 3 weeks, we've already been 1 week into this, which seems like it's been forever, he's not supposed to run. He's not supposed to be active. That's why we've got him on the medicine that we do. We're supposed to keep him calm and subdued. That's tough because he's on the maximum amount of medicine right now, morning and night. And this is what I woke up to. And he gets so excited running up and down that he starts breathing funny, and that's what scared me. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna crate him for a little bit. I didn't make it a negative. I don't want it to be a negative, but he had to go in the crate for a little while. And I gave it plenty of time after. And like you said, I didn't get on him either. I mean,
No,
you know.
no, he doesn't know that no, I didn't put it in his face and go, no, I didn't do any of that. But, you know, I did have to count to 10 several times. And, you know, so that's on me. That's my fault. I look at it this way too. Maybe God was saying, why I didn't come back in that house. My spidey sense should have said, you know, you better go back in, because if you didn't, you know what's going to happen. And I didn't come back in. There was a purpose. There was a reason. I think God's saying, you know what? You're going to find out the hard way. It didn't affect you when it affected Leanne, what he tore up with her. But then it affected something near and dear to me that I cannot replace. Oh, I'm going to buy some more. And I've already told Chad about it. But you know, it bothers me. And I really was really upset about it. And you folks, you're right. You are right. And I'm not saying that sarcastically or sardonically. I'm agreeing with all of you, you know, and whatever criticism I get, I deserve. I should have, if we'd have created him, you know, from the get-go, we'd be good to go. So,
well, anytime we leave now, even if it's like last night, we had to run my car over to the dealership because they're going to replace the glass that got broke on vacation. I checked the cameras when I got back because I thought, well, he didn't chew anything up, but I noticed he's in the middle of the love seat.
what?
Standing in the middle of the love seat.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wrong.
So he's going to have to be in the crate when we're not
Yeah.
here, unless it's cool enough and he's outdoors, but he cannot do that until we get rid of these heartworms.
Well,
So,
we've been checking, and it's no fun when you're out checking cameras every 5 minutes, because sometimes you can't see him.
yeah.
Because he goes and lays at the end of the carpet run down here. But no furniture. No. So now we won't have to check the cameras. I mean, we'll know that he's in there. And so anyway, he's going to be crated. Get that behind us, all right? Because, yeah, I can't have those feelings like I did this morning. And it upsets me. It upsets her. And then and you all know what it creates stress between Leanne and I. And you mentioned that last video, and that's no good. Gets to that, you can't let the dog control things. So, and that's part of that's all on me. I've never created dogs when I was a kid. We didn't take them to the vet. We just, they got sick, they died, they run around the house. That's how I was raised, but that doesn't make it right.
You have forgotten how it was with Libby, because we did crate Libby every night.
Did we?
Yeah, because you got up so early in the morning to go to the hospital to work.
Okay.
And, she had her own bedroom, and she was crated in there. So,
well, I forgot, honey.
Yeah.
I did. That's on me. So got that behind us. Okay, let's do some cool stuff we got, all right? Lynette sent us, just in case Grandma comes out and watches, very nice DeWalt masks. Yeah, they're called dual mold goggles. They're goggles, actually. More than just safety glasses. Those are strapped behind goggles. See those? DeWalt, very nice. I have some DeWalt safety glasses somebody sent us that I used to weed eat, but these will be good, like if I'm going out and cutting wood or doing, even grinding that metal so I don't get a piece of metal in my eye. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You'll have to show me how to get these out. I may never figure out how to get them out, but she got us those. And then, now see there, right?
Leave it.
I'll put you in the crate, buddy.
Come here.
She also got us, which she's been chewing on one, Echo Kind Premium Yak Cheese Chews. See those? And he's already been down there, Lynette, chewing on one. We gave him one to keep him busy.
Go get your chew.
He's over there. Yeah, go get your chew.
You got one.
Yeah. No,
Leave
you've already
it.
got one over there.
Leave it.
You already got one. and she got us a. I'm going to call this a misting hose, and you set it up, and it'll shoot out a mist, and you can use it like on your porch. You can use it for an animal. That's just a hose right there, and I'm sure it's full of it's got little nozzles all over, like this. And you'll set that up and it'll shoot a mist up in the air, and you can use it to cool the air around you. All the ambient air will cool. So that's pretty cool. Thank you.
I can tell what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Wow, something else to chew.
Believe
Not
me,
happening.
she does know what we're thinking, buddy. I said, believe me, she does know what we're thinking.
Oh.
You, me. And when that got us this too, right?
Yep.
It's all in one. This is a splash pad for dogs and kids. So you fill it up like a little pool. Didn't Kyle and Shannon have one of these for Herc when he was over here? Somebody had one of these, I thought. A little splash pad.
We'll
That's
probably
pretty
use that for Revel and Riley.
Yeah, we might try that out there. Hopefully they won't chew it up. I don't know, or play with it. You know, they don't.
Even if we have to put it in there, you know,
Yeah.
a certain time of the day and let them run through
Yeah.
it, see if they use it, and then, you know.
Okay. Thank you, Lynette. Appreciate it very much.
Then
Awesome.
Scott sent us a nice letter and made us some labels, and it says GDF, Grandpa Doss Farms, and it's got our name, got our mailing address at the Webb City Post Office, and if I understood his letter, he's going to make some for the kids, for Chad's kids, and also for the adults,
Yeah.
and mail them to
Nice.
them. So,
Very nice. He sent us a real sweet letter.
yep,
Thank you. This was Scott?
Scott.
Scott, thank you, Scott, so much. Appreciate that very much.
This is hard to pick up, so I'm just going to show you the picture, but it's a doggy bath.
It's a dog bath.
Yeah.
See that? Dog bath. You inflate it. I don't know how many gallons. Looks pretty good size.
It is.
You know, it's pretty heavy. It's heavy duty.
I may take it over. What?
Here. Yeah, see? Hang on a second, babe. Let's just do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty heavy duty. That's about 12 inches deep. You know, that's about a foot deep, so it's really nice. An inflatable doggy bed. We don't know who got us that
Bath.
bath. I said doggy bed,
Yep.
a dog bath. We don't know who got us that, by the way. There was no name, so thank you.
And then these were
Send
the
me an
sweet
email.
potato treats that are,
Yeah. Sam's Yams, veggie, alternative rawhide, dental treats, sweet
Yeah.
potatoes. Cool.
honestly, the one that he's chewing on right now and the one that the people from Arizona sent us are the first treats that he has eaten. He's not been a big fan of treats, so we're very,
true.
very appreciative of those. That Papa's
Papa
Suka?
Suka. Yeah, he loves those treats.
He loves those, and that's what I used when I crated him a minute ago. And this I feel good about because I worry a little bit about the toys that I bought because they're more the Nylabone, I think is what they're called, and those can, after they chew on them for a while, kind of start splintering and you got to throw them away. But that cheese, what'd they call it?
Cheese sticks.
Yeah,
That's what we'll call them.
that is something that's edible, and that's something good that you could put
Yeah,
in
I
the
like
crate
that.
with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get him, you bribe him in with the Papasuka, and then you
Yeah.
give him that to chew on while
Yeah.
he's in there.
That's my shoe. But I'm going to order another pair of these. So
I actually saw that on the camera before I got up and rushed out. But in my mind, I thought, Ralph gave him a shoe. Because you've done that before too. And yeah, you did with one of our other dogs. And we talked about it. And I said, you're only training him
What's wrong with me?
to think that it's okay that she can chew up shoes. So
Well-
then I realized it was a big shoe and I knew it wasn't mine.
I will throw this one away, but I told Chad I'm going to keep the right one, order another pair, and I'll just, over time, I'll just forget that I had to order another pair, and those will be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I may have to order, I know several of those little things survive, so I'll put those, what'd you call them?
Charms. They're charms.
Yeah.
The
But
kids have them.
So anyway, that's the deal. Well, thank you all for these very nice gifts
Very,
right
very
here.
appreciative.
Yeah.
The one thing we didn't show too that Karen sent, and we're both using them, are those Bic Sharpies. They're like a
well, that's
pen,
nice,
but they're
yeah.
Sharpies,
Yeah.
and I love those. And
Yeah.
thankfully, I put it in the drawer of that table so that you know who didn't get to that. But
We've had a couple of people send us some super thanks
yeah,
monetarily, and I thanked them over YouTube, but I forgot about that. So we really appreciate it. We
We do.
certainly don't want to forget anybody, but I think we're good right now. I think we're covered. Folks, I think that is about it. Thank you so much for watching. I did get 3 of the chickens to confess. They were the ones that walked on your paint. All right, and I put them in timeout. I did not give them one of my shoes. to chew on. Like he's doing now. He's got another toy. He just goes from one to the other. We love you guys. Thank you for all your input and your comments. We greatly appreciate it. I've learned a lot. Learned my lesson. He will be crated. Keep strong. Pray on. And until next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Love you.
Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.